the YouTube to archive it. That way I can watch it later. Oh, okay, keep going. My stomach hurts.
This actually happened to a lady who is a close family friend. At one point, she worked at a senior citizens home. Not
Wait, time out. Make sure your audio's on. Okay.
It was for folks who were a little nuts and couldn't take care of themselves. One lady there has this disorder. She thinks everything is food, and she'd eat her dinner and then start trying to eat the napkins. As you can guess, she ended up morbidly obese. She was too fat for the showers, so they had to take her out back and hose her down like an elephant. Since she was so fat, she had a lot of fat rolls, and they couldn't get it everywhere. And one day, the family friend is making her rounds of the complex. Oh. And she stopped by the dude in a wheelchair. She mumbles something at her. Bitch stole my Doritos. What? That fat lady stole my Doritos and she won't give them back. Okay. Calm down. I'll get the chips back for you. She goes into the fat lady's room. She's in there with the chips and nothing else. Butt naked with her legs spread. There's this thick, almost gelatinous discharge in the fat lady's vagina. And she's dipping the chips and eating it with the cheese. With that cheese drips on her pizza stretch effect. She apparently had this big smile dripped down her chin.
That kid was so disgusting. He turned into a hurricane.
Okay, here's the next story.
That was it?
Oh wait, okay. No, you cannot use mayonnaise as lube.
Okay, keep going.
A long-distance couple were visiting each other for spring break and being unprepared. The guy, let's call him Andrew, is without his lube for sex. The girl, Heather, suggests he uses mayo. They're both so horny, he goes for it. While she's visiting him, they keep using the mayo as lube for their session. When she goes back to school, she feels something tickling her around her crotch. During the day, she has several orgasms. She tries to muffle them, but they are frequent and surprising. When she goes home to look, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong. She goes to the doctor to have it looked at. The doctor takes a peek and says, "Oh my God, you have maggots in your vagina." Turns out the mayo attracted flies, which led to squirming maggots inside her, giving her orgasms. Oh, that's not as bad.
That was not as bad as the fucking gelatin.
Yeah, but still,
the
like,
jello pussy.
Oh my God, this is the legendary cum box story. And it's C-U-M. It's C-U-M, not C-O-M. Well, it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a shoebox, or at least once was. Whenever I masturbate, I come into it. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now, I think. So it has a fair amount of cum. It smells atrocious. I tried to burn it once, but it lit it on fire. It was too damp due to the cum. It was simply sizzling. And didn't manage to actually let it up. Turns out burning cum smells awful, so I had to spray it with deodorant body spray just to get the smell of my burnt cum away. It also had some drenched papers stuck to it. That's pretty much it.
That's a gay story.
Yeah. This is the next story. Don't inject drugs into your taint. It will explode. My bad, you will explode.
Keep going.
Or nurse here. This is kind of a long one. I was taking a call one night at 2 in the morning for a general surgery call. Pretty vague, but at the time I lived in a town that had large populations of young military guys and avid meth users, so late night emergencies were common. Go to the hospital, where a few more details awaited me. Got to the hospital, my bad. Parectal, parectal absence for the United. Oh my god.
You struggling?
Yeah, I've never seen that word before. This means that somewhere in the immediate vicinity of your asshole there was a pocket of pus that needed draining. Needless to say, our entire crew was less than thrilled. I went down to the emergency room to transport the patient, and the only thing the ER nurse said as she handed me a chart was, "Have fun with this one." Amongst healthcare professionals, vague statements like that are a bad sign. My patient was
Also,
a
why keep putting your
314
asshole against my leg? Sorry, keep going.
My patient was a 314-pound Native American woman who barely fit on the stretcher. I was transporting her on. She was rolling frantically side to side and moaning in pain, pulling at her clothes and muttering Hail Marys. I could barely get her name out of her after a few minutes of questioning, so after I confirmed her identity and what we were working on, I figured it was best just to get her to the anesthesiologist. Oh my god, anesthesiologist. Oh my god.
Anesthesia? Anesthesia?
Anesthesia lab.
No, it's ologist, anesthesiologist, so we
Oh,
could
okay.
knock her out and get this circus started. She continued her theatrics the entire 10-minute ride to the OR, nearly falling off the surgical table as we were trying to put her under anesthetic. We see patients like this a lot, well, chronic drug users who don't handle pain well and who have used so many drugs that even increased levels of pain medicine don't touch simply don't medications don't touch simply because of high tolerance levels. Holy crap, dude, this story's long as hell. It should be noted tonight's surgical team was not exactly wet behind the ears. I've been working in healthcare for several years already, mostly psych and medical settings. I've watched an 88-year-old man tear a 1 diameter catheter balloon out of his penis while screaming, "You'll never make me talk." I've been attacked by an HIV positive neo-Nazi. I've seen some shit. The other nurse had been in the OR as a trauma specialist for over 10 years. The anesthesiologist had done residency at a level 1 trauma center, or as we call them, knife and gun clubs. The surgeon was ex-army and averaged about 8 words and 2 facial expressions a week. None of us expected what was about to happen next. Oh god, this is where it gets disgusting. We got the lady off to sleep, put her into the stirrups, and I began washing off the rectal area. It was red and inflamed. A little bit of pus was seeping through. It was all pretty standard. Her chart had noted that she'd been injected. I had been injecting IV drugs through her perineum. So this was obviously an infection from dirty needles or bad drugs. But overall, I didn't seem too worried. Her repeated cries of, "Oh Jesus, kill me now." The surgeon steps back with a scalpel, sinks just the tip in, and at the exact same moment, the patient had a muscle twitch in her diaphragm, and just like that, all hell broke loose. Un unbeknown Beknown to us, the infection had actually tunneled nearly to a foot in her abdomen, creating a vast cavern of flow plus rotten tissue and fecal matter that seeped outside of her colon. This godforsaken mixture came rocketing out of the little incision like we were recreating the funeral scene from Jane Austen's Mafia. We all wear waterproof gowns, face masks, gloves, hats, the works, all of which were as helpful as rain boots against the fire hose. The bed was in the middle of the room, an easy 7 feet from the nearest wall. But by the time we were done, I was still finding bits of rotten flesh pasted against the back of the wall. As the surgeon continued to advance his blade, the turn just continued. The patient kept seizing against the ventilator, not uncommon in surgery, and with every muscle contraction, she shot more of this blackish gray-brown fluid out onto the floor until within minutes it was seeping into the other nurse's shoes. As nearly 12 feet away, jaw dropped within my surgical mask, watching the second nurse dry heaving and the surgeon standing on tiptoes to keep this stuff from soaking his socks any further. Smell hit them first. Oh god, I just threw up in the mask. The other nurse was out. She tore off her mask and sprinted out of the room, shoulders still heaving. Then it hit me, mouth still wide open, not able to believe the volume of fluid this woman's body contained. It was like getting a great big bite of the despair and apathy that permitted the woman's health. I couldn't fucking breathe. My lungs simply refused to pull any
What, you thinking?
I think he's sleeping. The anesthesiologist went down next and examined EX NCAA D1 tailback and ex NCAA tailback, 6'2" frame shaking as he threw open the door to the OR, sued in an attempt to get more air in, letting me glimpse the second nurse still throwing up in the sinks outside the door. Another geyser of pus splashed out in front of the surgeon. The YouTube of David at the dentist keeps playing in my head. Is this real life? Oh my god, there's still like 8 paragraphs left.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna read the rest of this story. Fuck that. Corbin. Corbin.
Becky!
What?
Oh, fuck, it worked.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I didn't have my
Wake
headset in.
up.
That's my bulldog snoring, bro. Jesus
What?
fucking Christ, that. Oh.
Did you fall asleep?
No, dude, that hurt my ear, and it wasn't even in my ear. Yeah, ready? That fucking story did put me to sleep, though, not gonna lie.
Corbin, that story, I wasn't even halfway done when
Oh my
you woke
god,
you
dude.
Oh my god, dude, that story is terrible.
Oh, how bad was it?
Like, inside her ass.
Don't
was
even.
this-
I
there was
give
this,
up.
like,
Nope, I give up.
full-on
Quit. Shut your mouth.
crater
Shut
of pus and dead flesh that it keeps shooting
Dude,
out.
fucking quit. Hutch, quit.
And it flew into one of the
Hutch,
surgeon's
Hutch,
mouths.
shut up, for real though. I'm gonna kick you out of the party. That's fucking disgusting. Oh my god. Hutch, start moving.
Wait, what do you mean?
You're not moving.
I didn't know we're in a game. Dude, but
Oh my god,
dude, that
in my
sounds
head.
disgusting though.
What?
Has your headset ever glitched?
Was there a dog sleeping, Corbin?
My bulldog in me.
Damn, that sounds disgusting. I still think the Jolly Rancher one was the worst.
Nah, uh,
Oh,
the
no,
Jolly
no, the super fat lady one.
Dude, you know, I'm going to sleep. I'm done with you.
I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
Not for a lot. I need to go
Story
sleep.
time
I'm
with Huch.
tired. I'm turning off the stream.